Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for being here for this 30-minute full body yoga flow. So this is designed to give you a bit of a stretch all over the body and start to maybe build up a little bit of heat as well. You won't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay, so let's get started today by coming into the center of our mats, taking a cross-legged or any other easy position that we can with the legs. And then as we inhale, we're going to take a nice big stretch all the way up to the sky, bring the palms together and exhale, hands through center. And again, take a nice big inhale and reach all the way up. Exhale the hands down through heart center. And one last time, inhale to reach a little bit higher. Maybe look up in between the fingertips. And exhale, hands come down through center. Nice. As we inhale, reach the hands up one more time. And from here, we're going to find a nice easy twist. So bring the right hand onto the left knee, the left hand out behind, and try to bring the left hand as close in towards your low back as you can. As we inhale, sit tall, and as we exhale, open up into your twist. Keeping the sit bones grounded. Twisting everything towards the left, stretching the spine and the upper back. Take one more full breath here. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Reach the hands up one more time. As we exhale, take your twist toward the other side. Left hand to right knee, right hand in close to the low back. Twisting from your belly button. Keeping the spine nice and long here. Breathing deeply. Taking one more full breath here. And then exhale, come all the way back to center. And then from here, go ahead and take the left hand onto the mat and start to walk the fingertips towards the left. And it doesn't matter how far out the hand wants to come here. We're going to think about twisting the chest and taking your gaze up towards the sky. And then with the right hand, reach the right hand up past the ear. Find a nice big side stretch out towards the left hand side of the room. Keep the heart lifted. Take a few deep breaths here. Finding this long stretch all the way from the right hip, up through the side body, past the armpits. And if you want to start to maybe settle a little bit lower into this, you might start to bend the left elbow. Let's take one more big inhale and exhale here. And then gently come all the way back to center. Drop the right hand onto the mat and then start to walk the fingers over towards the right hand side. Keep both sit bones grounded. Turn your gaze, turn your chest up towards the sky. And then with the left hand, reach up past the face, reaching over. Take a few deep breaths here. Imagine someone is pulling you by your fingertips here, pulling you over towards the right hand side of the room. If you want to go a little deeper, we might start to bend the right elbow. Let's take one more big inhale here. And a full exhale, and then gently come all the way back up to center. Drop the hands onto the knees and just take a few big circles with the upper body here. Just starting to bring a little bit of mobility into the spine, releasing any tension. Taking a few big circles one way and then switching directions and taking a few the other way. Nice, and then eventually we come back to center. From here we find our butterfly stretch. So let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open out towards the side. Take hold of your feet or your ankles or your shins and inhale to sit up nice and tall. And as we sit tall, see if we can release those knees a little bit closer towards the earth. Drop the shoulders. Keep the belly nice and soft. Take one more big inhale, and then on your exhale, can we start to come forward into a forward fold? So bringing your chest towards your feet. You can use your hands here just to help gently pull you down a little bit lower if that's what you want to do. And then just stop and find a moment of stillness here. A moment to release any tension from the legs or from the inner thighs. And let your body drop a little bit closer towards your feet. Let's take one more full breath here. And then slowly coming all the way back up into center, bringing the knees together. And from here, we're going to meet in our tabletop. So roll yourself forward onto hands and knees. And meet me in your tabletop. So wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're starting with a nice neutral spine. And let's flow through some cat-cow. So as we inhale, look forward, drop the belly, put the tailbone high. And exhale to tuck the chin into the chest, round the spine. Inhale, we roll forwards, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button towards the spine. Nice, just continue to move here. Inhaling forwards, exhaling under. Finding your own movement, your own rhythm. Not forcing, not pushing. Just letting the body gently open up. And then let's take one more full round of breaths, so one more inhale and a full exhale. And then meet me back in your tabletop with your nice neutral spine. We're going to continue on with another little bit of a twist here for the spine. So keep the left hand where it is. And as we inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky. As we exhale, we're going to thread it in underneath the left arm. Try to touch the opposite shoulder. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, under and twist. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, under and twist. One last time, inhaling up. Exhale, come under. And this time go for a thread the needle. So slide that hand along the floor. Bring the right shoulder to the mat, your ear to the mat. And take a few deep breaths here, keeping the hips high over the knees. If we want, we can walk the left fingertips forwards. Just hold it here, enjoying this stretch, this opening for the upper back. Let's take one more breath. And then 2, release, bring the left hand back towards the face. Reach that right hand all the way back up to the sky. And then come back into your tabletop. Nice. From here, we're going to find our pigeon. So bring your right knee up towards your right wrist. Open your toes towards the left hand side of your mat. And then start to walk the left knee back. Keep your hips nice and square here towards the front of your mat. We're going to feel a nice deep stretch through the thighs, through the glutes. Take a few deep breaths here. And then either staying here or maybe coming down to the elbows, maybe bringing the forehead on top of your hands. And we'll take a moment here to try to release and let go into this posture. Notice if any muscles in your body are tensing or tightening up here, stopping you from getting any further. And if they are, breathe into those muscles. Help those muscles to relax, to let go. Let's take one more breath here. And then slowly release by lifting the gaze, bringing yourself back up to your hands. And then only as an option here, if you want to, we might start to bend the left knee. We might reach behind, take hold of the left foot. Just bringing a deeper stretch here into the quad muscles. And then release the left toes. We're going to come out of this exactly how we got in. So start to walk the left knee a little bit closer in. Bring yourself back onto all fours. And we'll find that twist on the opposite side. So this time the right hand stays planted on the mat. As we inhale, we reach the left hand high. Exhale, thread it under, reach for the opposite shoulder blade. Inhale to lift, exhale to reach and twist. Inhale to reach, exhale to twist. Nice, one last time. Inhale to reach up. As we exhale, thread the needle, slide that arm along the floor, bringing your left shoulder, your left ear towards the mat, keeping the hips high. Maybe walking the right fingertips forwards. And just breathe it out here. Letting go, relaxing. Enjoying this twist. Enjoying this stillness. Take one more full breath here. And then release by bringing the right hand back towards the face. Untwisting the left arm, reaching it up one last time to the sky. And then coming back onto all fours. From here, let's take our pigeon on the other side. So we're going to slide the left knee up towards the left wrist. Open those toes towards the right hand side of your mat, and then start to gently walk the right knee back. So we're essentially lowering the hips here, and just find where you want to be. Take a few deep breaths here. And then maybe we stay here, or maybe we release down to the elbows, maybe stack the hands, bring the forehead down towards the hands. Breathing into your hips, into your lower back. Once again, noticing if there are any muscles that are maybe tensing up here. Any muscles that are stopping you from melting into this a little bit further. Just let them go. Let's take one more full breath. And then slowly release, come back up to the hands, and as a little option here, we might think about bending the right knee, we might reach behind, take hold of the right foot, just deepening that stretch, coming up into the quad muscles here. Holding for one more breath. And then release those toes, bring the hand back to your mat. We're going to walk the right knee in, bring the left knee back to all fours, and from here we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. So spread the fingertips nice and wide, tuck the toes under, and when you're ready, lift the hips, send them back. Finding your downward dog here. Taking a little bit of movement, maybe pedaling out through the feet, stretching the hamstrings, stretching the entire back line of the body. And then coming back to stillness and holding it here for a few deep breaths. Keep the hands planted into the mat. Keep the sternum reaching back and down. Crown of the head falls towards the floor. Heels reaching back towards your mat. Breathing deep. And on your next inhale, we're going to reach the right leg up to the sky. As we exhale, bend the knees, step it forward in between your hands, and reach both hands up into your high lunge. From here, meet me in a warrior two. So we're going to take the left hand forward, the right arm back, spin the back toes open, and take your gaze forwards, holding strong here in our warrior two. Keep the fingertips reaching. Keep the tailbone slightly tucked under, the chest is open. Hold it here, strong. Take one full breath. And then from here we find our peaceful warrior. So drop the back hand onto the thigh, flip the front palm open and reach up and over. Keep that bend through the front knee. Chest is open, heart is lifted. One more breath here. And then back into your warrior two, where we take one more breath. And then drop the hands, straighten out the front knee, and then turn all of your toes to face the long edge of your mat. So we're now standing in a nice wide-legged position here. We want to take the toes on a little bit of an angle, sort of like a 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock kind of deal. And as we inhale, we're going to reach the arms up to the sky. As we exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, find your goddess pose. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to bend. As the knees are bending, they are tracking out over the toes. As we are bending the elbows, the palms are facing forward, the chest is open. Sit as low into this squat as feels good. Keep the soles of the feet stuck to the floor. Nice, take one more here. And on your next exhale, hold it in your goddess pose. Maybe find a little sway from side to side. Keep breathing. And then come back to center, back to stillness. We're going to drop the hands here. Have the fingertips facing inwards. And then we're going to drop the right shoulder in towards the midline. Take your gaze up towards the sky, over the left shoulder. And then back to center, other side. So we drop the left shoulder, looking up over the right. And one more time, each side, back to center. Drop the right shoulder. And then back to center, drop the left shoulder. Your last one here. And then coming all the way back up, inhaling to reach up, stand up tall. And then on the exhale, let's meet in our warrior two on the other side. So spin what is now the back foot, or what was the back foot, spin it to face the right hand side of your mat. Take the right arm forward, the left arm back. Take your gaze over your front fingertips and bend the right knee. Warrior two. So we're now facing the opposite side of the room here. Keep the chest open and lifted. Tailbone tucked under. The spine is long. Holding here, maybe sitting a little bit lower into that knee. Take one full breath here. And then we find our peaceful warrior. So drop the back hand onto the thigh, flip the front palm open and reach up and over. Keep that bend through the front knee. Stretching the right hand side of your body here. Take a big inhale. And then exhale. Come back into your warrior two. Fingertips reaching away. Take one more full breath. And then as we inhale, we're going to lift both hands. We're going to open into a high lunge. Come onto the tippy toes on the back foot. Take a nice big inhale and then exhale, step everything forward, hands come to heart center. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, find your forward fold. So your forward fold, the knees can be bent or straight. Just let the head hang heavy. Maybe take hold of opposite elbows and find a little rock side to side. And then coming back to center, dropping the arms and slowly rolling yourself all the way back up to standing. Nice. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale to reach the fingertips up. See if we can come up onto our tippy toes here and then bring the hands down to heart center. Stay on the toes and we're just going to find a little challenge for the balance. We're going to see if we can start to bend the knees. We're going to come all the way down. Try to bring your bum towards your heels. Sit as low as you can. And then take the fingertips forwards, sit yourself all the way back, and then come down onto your back, bring the knees in towards your chest, and maybe find a little rock from side to side here. Just gently massaging out the low back. Beginning to slow down your breath. And then come back to center. Keep the right knee hugging in and send the left leg long across your mat. Bring the left hand on top of the right knee. Take the right arm out towards the side and then exhale to bring the knee across the body, coming into your spinal twist. Feel a release through the lower back here. Breathe a little bit deeper. And then eventually bring everything back into center. Bring both knees in towards the midline. Same thing other side. So keep the left knee in, send the right leg long. Take your left arm out, maybe to shoulder height. And then on your next exhale, draw that left knee across the body. Let it fall towards the opposite side. Feeling that release, that letting go. Take one more breath here. And then once again, draw everything back into the center. Knees come in towards the chest. Maybe start to lift the head, lift the shoulders, hug yourself into a little ball here. And then release everything and let it go and bring yourself down onto your back. Maybe send the legs long, maybe send the arms long. Gently close your eyes. And just give yourself a moment here to find yourself in stillness. Find yourself taking a few deep and mindful breaths. Allowing the body and the mind and the heart to all slow down and enjoy this moment of rest, this moment to allow your physical body to absorb all of the hard work that you've just done. And to maybe send a little bit of love and gratitude to yourself for stepping onto your mat today. And if you wish to lay here for a while longer, feel free at this point to maybe pause the video. But if you do want to go about the rest of your day, we might start to bring a little bit of movement back into the fingers and the toes, just to signal the body that it's almost time to move. And then eventually we might think about bringing ourselves onto one side and then eventually up and into a comfortable seated position on our mat. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have enjoyed this flow. I hope you feel a little bit better than you did at the beginning. If you did, you can let me know in the comments below. But thank you for being here. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more like this, please subscribe, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.